Hey, Christy Mattoon here from Mind Rewire. Thanks you for being here. I'm always excited to talk. Yes, I am. But specifically today, we're going to answer some questions. So I've got a pile of questions that have been kind of stacking up on my desk, and I want to go through these really quick and see if I can answer them for you. And you know, it's a question that a few different people have had about the same kind of topic, so maybe it's a question you had too. So the first question is, and this is kind of a good, they're all good questions. They're all really good questions. When should I be in a higher state? When should I be in a higher vibration? Always. Always. As much as you can. As much as you're aware that you can be in a higher state, be in a higher state. Be in that higher vibration as much as you possibly can. What that's going to do for you is open up doors. In your body, it equates to the chemicals in your system. It equates to oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, all those good neurotransmitters you get when you exercise, all of that kind of stuff. It equates to the good stuff in the right amounts that are just yummy and wonderful. Be in that as often as you can. When circumstance happens and you've been practicing being in that state, guess what happens? Guess what happens? In those moments when life starts to fall apart and you've been practicing being in a higher state, being in that higher vibration, you get to stay there. The world appears different. You don't have to go into panic and stress. Things are going to still fall apart and you're going to stand back and watch and just be like, oh. And in your heart, you're still going to have love. You're going to be able to find compassion. And it's so amazing because you don't have to burden the stress load when something bad truly does happen around you. You're there for it. You're actually open. Your brain waves, your brain patterns are open. The pathways are open. And you can do and think differently than you would be if you were under the stress load of cortisol and adrenaline and whatever else. Does that make sense? So the question was, when should I be in a higher state? When should I be in a higher vibration? Always, as much as you possibly can, always. All right, the next one was, is expectation for things to happen. Should I always be expecting things to happen that I've asked for? And the reason why this person asked this was because they keep asking, they keep trying to manifest, and things aren't showing up. And there's so many different people that they listen to, and they hear all these different ways of doing it, right? There are tons of different ways to manifest. Are any of them right or wrong? Some of them might be better. Some of them might be a little bit quicker, especially if you can open your heart space and open your, get everything connected. So you've got that good energy and connection between the brain, the heart, and the gut, and all the way up into the universe. That'll change things, way quicker. Expectation in the system is dopamine. Expectation in the system is dopamine. What that does is give you a higher vibration. It raises it up, right? Especially if you've already got other good chemicals cooking. In correlation to the stuff that causes stress, it gives you expectation for stress. With the good stuff, it gives you expectation for whatever's about to show up. If you're joyful, if you're in happiness, if you're excited, right? Get super excited when you're trying to expect something. Get super, super excited about it. And then just stand back and wait, hang out. It's a cool thing to do because it's just going to keep giving you good chemicals, and it's going to keep perpetuating the cycle that you want to be in anyway. So there's nothing wrong with having an expectation for things. Let's see, the next one here is, I don't even know what I wrote here. Oh my gosh, yeah. So this person literally asked me if they really have any power to change. Now here's what this says to me, first of all, is they've got some pretty serious belief things going on, that they're powerless, that they don't have power to change. And that's not hard to change, that part's easy. Deciding that you really do have the power to change once those are gone is super fun. Right? Because you do have the power to change. We know from science, we know from years of testing, our own laboratory rats, that just thinking a different thought and then amping up that level of feeling will cause change. right? So it's what all of this is about. Do you have the power to change? 100%. Yes, 100% of the time, right? In every realm you can possibly think of. I spoke to a woman this morning. She's in Hong Kong. Absolutely adorable. And she is doing a lot of stuff. Like, she changed her whole life to be in Hong Kong, but she is doing a lot of different things in regards to changing her life now at this point, and just trying to get back to that idea of feeling inside your body, because she lost, I don't know that she lost the feeling, but she wasn't feeling it when we were working on it. If you can feel that feeling inside your body and get the energy of your body amped up enough that you are like circulating energy, you have the power to change anything. And actually, what I was going to tell you about the Hong Kong lady was that her desire was to be able to manifest from divine creation, the way Jesus did when Peter needed money to pay a temple tax, and he told Peter to go look in the mouth of a fish, and there was coins in there. Like, weird stories, like, why did it happen that way? And we talked about that some, but that's not the point. Divine manifestation. Do you have the power? I say you do. I do believe you do. You just got to hit the level of vibration, right? Can you vibrate at the level of Jesus? Can you vibrate at the level of Buddha? Can you vibrate at the level of whoever you look at when you talk about that kind of stuff? Can you vibrate at that level and find it and feel it? And it's, you know that you know that you know. That's the key to all of this, is you have to know that you know that you know. There is no doubt. When you feel that and your heart opens up, it changes everything. And that's what you need. That's where you have to be. Okay. The next one in here is, why do I get scared to do something like unknown? Even after all the clearing, after all the work I've done, after all the amping up the vibration, why do I still get scared when I have to go do something that's unknown to me? Because you're human. You are. And you'll get those nerves, you'll get those butterflies, and you can decipher it two ways. You can say it's fear and I'm petrified and I'm scared to death to do this. And then you get two decisions. You can either do it or not do it. And if you don't do it, you're training yourself to get into fear and stay in fear when something unknown comes up. If you decide to do it from the standpoint of fear and you bust through that wall, you're going to find out it wasn't as hard as you thought it was. And then you can get super excited, and then you can revert back to the high vibration. Or you can go into it, why am I scared when I have to do something unknown? You can go into it from the standpoint of excitement. Fear and excitement present the same way in the physical body. Sweaty palms, sweaty hands, heart rate increases, right? Simon Sinek talks about this in some of his videos. They present the same way. And so if you go into it with a level of excitement, so you're coming at it from those higher level chemicals, you're at a higher vibration, guess what's going to happen to the unknown? It's going to get known super quick. And when you enter into it, you're going to be excited and in a higher vibration, you know, hopefully in a place of total love with yourself, total curiosity, absolute excitement, and it's going to be wonderful. Everything that you do has you can flip it two different ways. If you come at it from oxytocin and higher vibration, it's going to appear one way. If you come at it from a level of cortisol and stress, it will appear another way. It just does, right? That's what the chemicals do. And so you can do it from either side and still get there. One way's easier, one way's way more fun, one way's hard and arduous. All right, I hope that answers the questions. Got those right there. I'm going to try and do this a little bit more often because people send me questions all the time. Blessings and peace. I'm glad you're here with me. Please like, subscribe. Go check me out on Instagram. Sometimes there's other stuff over there. But I'm really glad you're here with me, and I hope this helps. Leave comments below. Ask more questions. Let me see if I can help answer them for you. Thank you.